my friends. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I hope that you did everything you wanted to do, and it was awesome. I got to hang out with my little brother. We got to watch UFC Noche. Guys, that was an incredible night of fights. Not only were most of the fights really good, main event kind of sucked, but most of the fights were wars, and we celebrated Mexican Heritage and Independence Day with an amazing show at the Sphere. So my weekend was the bee's knees, you know what I'm saying? And I hope you guys had an awesome weekend too. Thanks for stopping in with me today and talking about some movies, guys. Today we're going to be talking about a movie from 2023 called The Bikeriders. It's directed by Mr. Jeff Nichols. And guys, this stars Elvis, Austin Butler. It stars Tom Hardy. We got Jodie Comer. I mean, it's a real... we got Michael Shannon. It's a star-studded cast. Let's be frank. Let's be honest. I'll be Jim. You be Frank. But let's just talk about it. This is basically based off of a true story. A journalist was embedded with the Vandals motorcycle club for a few years, and he recounts his tales and exploits through this film, through a book that he written. This is basically a screenplay adapted from his novel, and this was decent. Tom Hardy's voice kind of got on my nerves a little bit, but it was good. You know what I mean? Like, it was well written. It was a well-filmed movie. You know, it had some really good cinematography. The story was informative, but it was also entertaining as all get out, right? So basically, we got the Vandals, this motorcycle club, and we follow them. We follow the leader, Johnny, and Johnny's played by Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy, I love the guy, really. I truly do. I think he's a phenomenal actor. I think he's a really good actor, but it feels like, to me, in some of his more recent films, especially films that deal with, like old-timey, like old stuff, like, the biker gang in the 60s, or, some of his, 1930s, 40s pictures, his 1800s pictures, like, they all seem like he has that same voice. Like, he's not a different character to this. But I still like the guy. I think he's good. He's Tom Hardy in everything he is, like, even when he was Bane, he was still Tom Hardy, just with a different voice, you know what I mean? Like, a computer-altered voice. Like, but that's neither here nor there. His performance is what counts, and his performance was really good. And Austin Butler in this was really good. He went from playing Elvis, then he was in Dune 2 as Fade. Couldn't remember his name. I wanted to call him Sting for some reason, but Sting was who played Fade in the original Dune. So anyway, he played Fade in Dune 2. He was really good in that. He played a villain exceptionally well. In this, he plays a guy who just don't care about nothing. He's like, jail, fights, I don't care. I just live my life. I just ride my motorcycle. And, that was his character. I mean, there was some good action. There was some good fights in it. But it wasn't an Oscar-worthy film, if you ask me. It didn't have that certain something, that it factor that made me just, be like, God, those were stellar performances. Those were awesome. They were good, but they weren't great. Okay, if we want to talk about anybody that was great in this film, it was Jodie Comer. Her Midwestern accent, just the way she talked about things, the pace at which she talked, like everything she did was award-worthy. I mean, it really was. She was the only person in this film I felt deserved an award because of the way she told the stories that led into the scenes, and then just the way that she presented herself as that character. I thought it was stellar. I thought that the way she carried herself, the way she interacted with her co-stars in the film, the chemistry they had was palpable, especially between her and Austin Butler. I mean, now her and Tom Hardy, they have some, they butt heads a little bit in the film, and some of their scenes together were not only intense, but they were, they were like just really, really good to watch as far as like body language, facial expressions, all that kind of stuff. But then when her and Austin Butler have if you want to call it their romantic scenes, not not sex scenes or nothing like that, but just their romantic scenes where they're laying in the bed talking, or, you know, out on a date or something. Like, their chemistry was phenomenal. I really, really enjoyed their performances together. I think that the Bikeriders overall is a good movie. I don't think it's Academy Award worthy. I don't think it's, you know, Golden Globe worthy. I just thought that it was a good drama. It was just a good, solid, dramatic film. Okay, and it was worth the watch. I'm glad that I didn't spend money in the theater to see it, even though I would have enjoyed it. I would have, regardless, even if I'd have spent money on it, I would have enjoyed it. But I'm glad that I didn't, because at home I was able to, you know, pause it and go to the bathroom if I needed to, get free snacks and drinks, you know what I mean? But it's just, I just feel like if I would have gone to the theater, I would have walked out disappointed, thinking that I had spent, you know, theater coin on something that I enjoyed but wasn't super impressed by. You know what I mean? So that's going to be my verdict on the Bikeriders. It was good. It wasn't great. I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 stars. If you guys want to check it out, it's streaming on Peacock right now, or Peacock Premium, I guess. And, you know, 3 stars, Peacock Premium. You guys check it out if you want to. I know a lot of the ladies love them some Austin Butler and Tom Hardy. I know some dudes that like Jodie Comer. So if those are your eye candies of choice, by all means, go check it out. It's worth a watch, guys. And thank y'all so much for hanging out with me for a little while, for watching my reviews, and for talking with me about them. And, you know, if you like the reviews, guys, please, by all means, like and subscribe. And I'm going to keep making these suckers as long as y'all keep watching them, guys. I love you. God bless, and I will see you soon.